My amazing Librans, welcome into another general weekly reading for you. This is going to be for the week of February 10th to the 16th, 2025. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there, and I hope you're going to enjoy this new setup. But let's begin for Libra. This one wants to come out. This is the Sacred, which one was this? The Sacred Light Oracle deck. But the Temple of Mary card, the emotional expression card, playful innocence and exploitation. I feel like there's a closed off, maybe protective vibe about you throughout this week, but there's also, I'm getting guarded, okay, due to the past. This may be very much so in regards to dating for some, even if you're not committed to somebody. It could be when it comes to friends, coworkers, you name it, maybe even family. But I sense that there's a need for you to let go of the past, to heal from certain wrongdoings and difficulty, and to shift on forward and open up a bit more, okay? Because I'm feeling your energy throughout the week being open and putting yourself out there in certain ways, maybe online, showing off a bit, being goofy at work at certain points or with certain people in your life. But even in your hermit mode is what I'm getting. But it does feel like a week where you're going to need to focus a bit on, again, letting go of the past and opening up. I feel, again, for a lot, this is in regards to the potential, the future of your love life. But yeah, playful innocence is on the board because as I struggle a bit, I really feel it's a time for you where you're going to find that this is of true importance. Maybe being too uptight recently, which is understandable, with all you have on your plate, all that life throws at you, puts you through. But I do find that your personal expectations are playing into that, while others, what they expect from you, demand from you even for some, is obviously playing into it as well. But having this playful innocence, this pure, lighthearted enjoyment, and utilizing that in moments when you don't expect to, and even moments when you choose to, it's going to make the worlds of a difference in regards to not only your energy, but what you're wrapped up with at that point. You will even find this helps other people's energy, right? Definitely reminding me of times when I work my serving job, right? And we're expected to stay busy all the time, and it's meant to be this, very strict environment, and it is in certain ways, but then me and my coworkers choose to just have these goofy moments, right? We fool around, and I'm hearing the word nonsense. But anyways, I find that this really helps my energy, their energy. We even get the job done more efficiently because we're not so uptight and stressed and, taking things way too seriously, like some other people in that place. Anyways, but let's keep shuffling. I want another one of these for Libra. The way things affect you is also part of this week period, energy, the way people work and or live, hearing noise factors. But the Archangel Michael card, Heart of a Warrior, Divine Protection and Synchronicity. This is a time for you where you will be feeling bold and I'm hearing protected, okay? But again, there's a difference between being protective in regards to yourself and your path, your world, and being guarded, okay? There's a huge difference. But yeah, the week really highlights in the mind's the awareness of other people, even in the spiritual realm, that you have the heart of a warrior, somebody who's been through a lot, and even still I feel goes through a lot for the majority drawn to the reading, but it's not meant to burden you, right? At this point, it's not meant to get in your way. It's meant to even more so be utilized to assist other people, to make change within your world. Does that make sense? Make a difference is what's coming through. But yeah, there's divine protection written all over this week period. And they're saying it's going to be a week full of many synchronicities, all right? Many synchronicities. But the Light Seeker card being your third on the board, they're saying the number 3 and the number 7 are significant. Have you been pushed to think about or see increments of 7 recently? I mean, I know I have, but the Light Seeker card talks about light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. You are one resilient individual who at times feels like a queen of swords, in a sense, where you are prepared for battle, prepared to defend yourself, right? Prepared to cut this and that out, but then you don't, all right? And they're saying that's not going to assist you moving forward as much as you think. So just take a deep breath and put the sword aside. Okay, that's the message coming through. But you may be a light worker like myself, and that's a huge part of this week, right? You're wanting it to be more of a part of this week, even. But your mental strength is part of this time as well. As they're saying, Libra, you're a visionary, okay? You have these creative ideas that are at times gifted to you from spirit. You have these dreams, these wishes that at times life pushes you to, or you just choose to put aside, right? To say, okay, well, that's not going to obviously happen, at least not anytime soon. But they're saying it may be a period for you where you're meant to dust off a wish, a dream, a goal of yours, if not several, and maybe adjust them more to your liking now that you're a changed individual at this point. Does that make sense? But let's move on to the tarot portion of your reading. We're going to use this beautiful animal tarot deck. Moving on for Libra, keywording, moving on. The Hanged One. Yeah, because I feel like there's necessary adjusting of your perspective when you're feeling caught up in the normal, the expected, all right? Because it's this feeling of you living your day-to-day life and doing things over and over, repeating a cycle after a cycle after a cycle and expecting different results, or at least wanting different results. You viewing something in a certain way, and that's going to vary from case to case as to what it is, how you're looking at it. And Spirit's going to push you to take a step back and look at things differently, or whatever's at hand differently, and watch that make the world of a difference for, I want to say, your energy, your way of being in general. And they may even create inspiration for other aspects of your reality. I hope that wasn't too confusing. But we're moving on to the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. There's an emotional, heartfelt, caring, compassionate way about how you proceed forward, but how you're providing, giving out messages of importance that may tie into, again, you being this light seeker, this light worker. You know, you're finding that your week ends up being extremely spiritual in a sense, in multiple ways, right? So don't be surprised when there's, again, synchronicities and a lot of angel numbers, colors being significant. You may be a vivid dreamer like myself, but it is going to be a week where it's important for you to get certain messages out to others, all right? Whether it's on a platform like this, in person, via the telephone. I don't know why I said it like that, but regardless, that may not be anything new for you. It may be something that's part of your day-to-day or week-to-week life in general. But for some, it's going to feel like a new quest, a new mission that's assigned to you by Spirit, okay? Because they're saying that you walk a very purposeful, very important, assisting kind of path where you're meant to help other people. And this is going to be one of the new or continually growing ways for this Libran collective to help change the world, or at least someone else's world, quite significantly. If something's affecting you negatively throughout the week at certain points, you may need to change your location if that's possible, right? If that's an option. You know, the energy in a situation may have shifted negatively, or a spirit may have negative energy that's with you. And so maybe you need to cleanse your energy. Maybe you need to just kind of shake it off a bit. You know what I mean? Because you may feel something affects you negatively and then you feel a bit stiff, okay? But the Fool card, they want you to look at this week as a new beginning where you're cracking out of your shell, okay? You could look at that in a turtle sense, but I was given an imagery of, you know, as odd as it is, it was an imagery of a soul inside of an egg, and the egg is just cracking, you know, progressively throughout the week to the point where you're feeling freedom coming to be, you're feeling expansion coming to be, change, absolutely being created by you and your soul team of guides. Okay. But moving on to the King of Cups, there's a focus on you being advanced in the emotional department. All right. You are somebody at this point, I feel, where you don't allow for things, or naturally you just find that things don't get to you like they once did. You know what I mean? You're not as reactionary, and it doesn't mean you're not affected by things, right? It doesn't mean that internally you're not wanting to react at times, but you don't, or at least not as much. And so there's a focus upon that. All right. And this ties into your advanced nature, your experiences, and your maturity. But the Strength card, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, pairing together quite nicely, because Libra, this is a week where you can't help but feel as if you're being pushed towards a better lifestyle, more wealth, okay, more abundance and prosperity of many different forms. And this is going to be communicated through from different avenues, but in different forms from spirit. I feel like this is a time period for you where you can't help but feel strong at certain points, again, bold and really passionate, but that passion coming through in different ways, say a peaceful way, maybe an over exuding kind of way at certain points, a goofy way at certain points, right? And maybe a little bit emotional at others. But I feel there are a lot of empaths drawn to the reading, and you need to remember when you're not actually within your own energy, or at least not fully, okay? And if it's to the extent, like myself, you are picking up on multiple people's energies at once, and that can be a lot. So just take a deep breath and find time throughout the week, right, to cleanse your energy. If you don't own Palo Santo at this point along your path, hop online, all right, and find a good source to purchase some, because that's going to make the world of a difference, all right? You'll literally feel a release of other heavy, negative, maybe emotional energy or concerned energy quite immediately after lighting that Palo Santo and clearing your energy, okay? But the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords, once again, because you were feeling, more emotionally secure is what I'm getting. You might find that the week heals you in certain ways while pushing you forward and letting go of the past to the point where you're feeling lighter, right? You're feeling, again, more healed and ready for the new, because it's a week where you're being prepared for significant new experiences, new situations, commitments even. A lot of singles drawn to the reading are going to be dating again, or jumping into a commitment of importance if you already have been dating. And this week is another week that prepares you for just that. It could be that your business is about to take off. You're about to meet new friends, or actually utilize friendships more so within your worlds and connect with them, go on adventures, trips, and this week prepares you for just that. You may even find there's discussion of importance throughout the week when it comes to stuff of this nature. I know this reading was all over the place, but it came out exactly as it was meant to. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this was truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye, Libra.